So yeah, man, I've been doing this for about 15 years, you know what I'm saying? I've been training people how to be Jesus. I teach people how to be Jesus, and then they all get their own planet, and they go to that planet, and they learn how to be Jesus. So, so I've been doing a great job, I have to say. Look forward to teaching people online now. Yeah.
Welcome to Jesus Academy. I'm gonna teach you how to be Jesus. Every Jesus who's ever existed has been through me. Come closer, I'll tell you a secret. Now when I teach you how to be Jesus, you're gonna learn some
Qualified for this new Jesus job. What are your credentials?
I went to school at the University of Jesus.
UJ?
Yeah, and I got my bachelor's degree in Jesus training, physical training, and
Nice.
Jesus mental training, and Jesus chemical training, which is what we're going to be doing today. The science of Jesus. There's a whole rule book that they say. What was the word? What was the phrase?
Bible.
The Bible. Yeah, the Bible is that chemical handbook there. If you ever want to dabble, you dabble with that.
You like Jesus? You in there?
Jesus? You in there?
What? Oh, shit. Yeah, man, come on in, yeah. It's cool you can smoke in here.
One of the most important things you need to know about being Jesus is the ability to turn water into wine.
Alright, kids, listen up. Tell you how to make this wine, alright?
We're trying to turn water into wine. So you're gonna need water first of all. When you have these carbohydrates in there, it can be, divided up into simple carbs, like sugars, and more complex ones like the pectins and the glucans. And you need that in there to make wine.
The main acids present in grapes are the tartaric acids and the malic acids. They have the carbon atoms in there, which is, what makes the high acidity in the wine. And obviously, if you want to drink good wine, you gotta have alcohols in there.
The ethanol is produced during the fermentation of the yeast from the sugar. Phenolics. Did I misspell alcohols? Put his O in there. A group of chemical compounds that affect the wine's color. The bitterness of the wine is determined by the phenolics in there. Compounds in there as well, And, that's like proteins and amino acids and stuff right here. The inorganic constituents are like, they're not very important in the juice and wine, but the potassium content is what's needed to give the wine its flavoring and stuff. Together, these things can turn water into wine. I always have like a combination of these things. You put it all in there, and then you gotta shake it up. And we're just gonna put it in the water, like right here. Let it sit, for a couple days. And then, it even transforms the bottle into wine. This is totally wine. Alright, guys. There's a lot of things you learn here today at Jesus Academy, where I teach you how to be Jesus. But now it's time to put your big boy goggles on, man. You're about to learn you some serious stuff. There's a chemical
Unreported.
called dimethyltryptamine. Alright? It's DMT. It's released into the brain and binds to your serotonin receptors. Serotonin receptors begin to fire, although there's no serotonin present.
Allegedly.
This causes the mind to get a little bit woke, okay? Now, if you're gonna be Jesus, you don't want this chemical around. Because if people are woke, people aren't gonna listen to you, man. DMT ain't present. Learn how to turn your water into wine. Alright?
Unconfirmed.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, good luck being Jesus on your planet.
You got humic acid in there, some saccharides, proteinous material, some, water, there's water in there, aromatic carbon, all that is in the dirt. This covers the entire planet. It's a miserable place to live.
When we talk about religious and cultural practices, we aren't speaking only of ancient Egyptians or Mayans. Current-day religions still have practices with interesting chemical aspects. Take, for example, incense. Incense is used by many major religions, including Catholicism and Buddhism, and is also present in non-religious ceremonies in countries like China, India, and Japan. Incense works by combining a fuel and oxidizer mixture. Fuels are often charcoal or wood, and oxidizers are often things like potassium nitrate or sodium nitrate. And they're combined with fragrant materials such as the classic frankincense and myrrh. Often these materials are bound together with a type of plant-based gum. There are two types of incense, direct burning and indirect burning. Direct burning incense is when the flame directly comes in contact with the scented material. This is often the common type of incense found, such as incense sticks. Indirect burning is when the heat is provided by a secondary object, such as charcoal or embers, that heat the nearby scented material. Usually the scented material comes from organic materials, often plant-based. These are then extracted and processed into a gum or resin which has a distinct scent, which aerates when heated.